So, I'm almost done with school and I got all my assignments done. And mostly on my downtime, I've been trying to play video games just because I know video games help me write. Um, Maybe not with Final Fantasy. Well, Final Fantasy really inspires me, so because that actually kind of started the whole entire writing thing. I played Final Fantasy Crisis Core, and then I couldn't make it to the end because I don't know, spoiler alert, something sad happens at the end, and I figured that out, and I was like, no, what? You're just staying in the cave for the rest of your life. And Zach Fair is still in the cave in my mind because that's where he is on my PSP in my thing, in my little closet over there, and he's never gonna leave ever, never, no. Um, but yeah, um, I guess today's topic will be why games inspire me to write, and mostly it's because I guess you get to choose your own adventure a little bit. I don't know. I always felt more attached to game characters because I felt like I was responsible for them. It was that case with Kingdom Hearts where I identified with Sora and I really just wanted him to beat Riku all the time because I was a competitive little kid and I don't know, I just didn't like Riku and I think that was kind of the point. But when I was little, I just was like, you know what, we're gonna take Riku down because we deserve to have Kyrie. I don't know, like, it's weird. I really just hated Riku a lot. It might be because I just hate those type of people who are your friends, but they make you feel like crap. So, yeah, that could have been it. Also, when I play games where you get to make your own avatar, I started doing this because I was thinking about one of my friends, one of my guy friends, when he ever gets a chance, he always plays a female character. And I think a lot of guys do this, but anyways, I was like, well, maybe I should try that kind of, that tactic, I guess. I don't know what it's called, but I decided to make a guy character for Dragon Age and for Fallout, and they were kind of like, their looks were based off of characters from my stories. So, yeah. And it's not like I write romance stories, so it wasn't like that. It's more like I write adventure stories. So it made sense to make them those kinds, to make my characters in these kinds of games. And each game kind of relates to the world that character lives in. So, for instance, Fallout, when I played Fallout 2 or 3, it's not the Fall, it's Fallout 3. Okay. So when I played Fallout 3, I made my character like a character from a desert like area that I had made. Does this make sense? Okay, so Fallout is 3's in a wasteland type of landscape. And so I took a character who was from that type of area or whose story takes place in that type of area and made him in the game. So, yeah, it's fun. I also did that with Skyrim, but yeah, because Skyrim is really snowy and stuff like that. One of my characters was from a very snow. No, I did this with Dragon Age. My bad. Dragon Age only really, like, I feel like Dragon Age doesn't have as much snow as Skyrim does. That could just be me though. But I don't know. I like reading stories about snow. I like playing games with snow in them. I hate the snow in real life. It just ruins everything. If you are from the south and it snows, basically the whole entire area shuts down and it's like the apocalypse. So snow isn't necessarily like the best time ever, even though, you know, everything shuts down. Like if you need milk or something, you're doomed. If you're trying to buy groceries before snow happens, it's like, it's literally like the apocalypse is about to happen. Because people are just freaking out trying to buy everything they may need during the snowstorm. And I mean everything. And then you get there and then you're like, okay, it's gonna snow, tonight's the night, and then you wake up, there's no snow anywhere. Nothing. And then it's like, oh, it's gonna be like 60 degrees today. And then you're traveling around and just slowly starts to drop to like 29 degrees, and then it rains and it's snowing and you're like, what? And anyways, this is aside from the point. But anyways, I just don't like snow in real life. I like snow in the fake worlds where it's predictable and it doesn't make everything shut down and everyone just go crazy. So yeah, I guess that's the reason why. Anyways, this went off on a tangent. I can't even speak. I think I'm gonna go now and go off to work and have myself a good old day. Alright, see you later.